What's up, YouTube? MinnyMinccino here, and welcome back to another Minnycast. For those who are new, this is the weekly podcast blog type show where I share with you some updates and, talk about something. We just sort of pick a topic from there and kind of see what happens, kind of thing. For the last several episodes, I have not been here. It's been DJ Magic, aka Candido. He's been hosting the last couple for a little bit, and I definitely appreciate that, so thank you so much. But yeah, today's just me again. We're not doing a team podcast this time, so yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but you know what? We're not going to worry about it too much. He'll probably be with us for the next one. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys have been well. I've got a couple updates to share with you before we get into today's topic. So, first of all, I have decided to start Pokemon Let's Go Eevee back up, and I've ended Pokken. Unfortunately, I did a whole video about that, explaining the whole burnout situation and how Candido and I felt that we didn't want to make content that was terrible, to say the least. Because, like, if we're not enjoying it, it's gonna be terrible, you know? It's kind of like a cliche thing that other YouTubers will say, but if you're not enjoying the content you make, then it's generally not gonna be as good as it could be, kind of thing. So we decided to kind of, just end the series as it was. Thankfully we finished like the important bulk of the story. All that was left was like becoming the champion, which all you have to do is win. So I mean, I don't know, it just felt really like repetitive, so we it just kind of burnt us out, unfortunately. But I brought back Let's Go, so we're doing that again. We're carrying on. We beat Lieutenant Surge in the last episode, or in episode 16? Yes, episode 16. We beat Surge, did some stuff. And we have 17 out, and I'm going to be recording 18, 19, and 20 right after this minicast, actually. So, that's our Let's Go for the week. Speaking of that, actually, kind of, I guess it's more of a segue. I'm basically trying to get my previous upload schedule back up and going, with the exception being, Pokemon's not part of it. I'm going to try to limit myself to 3 projects instead of 4. So basically we're going to have minicast on Sundays, and I generally record them the night before, kind of thing, because they're usually a small thing. But yeah, no big deal. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays we're going to have Unknown Empire, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday is going to be Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And then obviously Let's Go Eevee is going to be replaced by whatever we do next. And I'm going to try to do that as consistently as I can. So yeah, things got thrown off, however. Unknown Empire came out today, which is this Saturday, instead of Friday, because Thursday was my anniversary. Was it Thursday? Am I keeping track of my dates? Gotta double check. Let me double check. I think it was Thursday. Yes, it was Thursday. So I didn't record that day, but since the day before I'd recorded 2 Let's Go, I'm just like, okay, we're gonna switch it around. But, we're back on track, basically. I can't remember what else I was gonna say to you guys before our topic, which I feel like I've been rambling about updates for a long time. I do apologize for that. But, I guess we might as well jump into our topic. And usually with my topics, I like to pick something relevant to the week. That's not what's been happening, but, sometimes there's just not much to talk about during your week, so. This time, however, does have to do with a conversation we had on our anniversary between me, Candido, and a friend of ours. Eventually, at some point in the conversation, because we were just talking about self-reflection and all that, and at some point in the conversation, Candido had told me that he wants, he'd like to see me pick up the bass again, because for those who don't know, I used to play bass back in high school and stuff. I even attempted to do a couple bass vlogs during college and stuff, and I think they're still up. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I can't remember offhand. But I couldn't end up sticking with that. And to me, that kind of relates back to doing something partly because others expect you to do it, and despite it being something you enjoy, it happens to not be your true passion, I guess, or that, something kind of killed it for you, I guess. It's a bit of a long story. So back when back when I played bass in high school and stuff, a lot of people there compared me to my brother, which I normally didn't really give two shits about, to be honest. Like, I didn't really care. But in some sense, it did influence me more than I thought that it would have, I guess. And I didn't realize it at the time, but it's kind of like when you look back on it, it's like, nah, I got into music because I wanted to be able to, chill with my brother some more, and music's just a really cool thing to know and appreciate. And while I was playing bass, I did genuinely enjoy it. I had a great time, my teacher was awesome. Being able to perform and stuff was pretty awesome, and as much as I haven't played in several years, I'll never forget that experience. It was pretty awesome. But ultimately, it was kind of expected indirectly. I don't know how to explain it without sounding like a complete, I don't know how to explain it without sounding terrible, if that makes any sense. Because it definitely wasn't like a malicious thing. It's not like, oh, you have to do this, but it was kind of like, oh, you're so-and-so's sister, so, it's kind of like a legacy thing, you gotta keep it going, and, I was on board back then, and, I still, if I managed to continue it, I'm sure I would have still been pretty happy doing it, but, I had a hard time when it came to, like, improvising and being able to express myself that way through the bass in particular. And really instruments in general. I've always been able to do it with vocals, but I just find that's a lot easier because that's going straight from you, whereas with an instrument, it's going from you to the instrument, then out, So, I don't know, I just found it difficult. I had a hard time with it, and maybe that reasoning is really stupid, but I don't know. It got to the point where even when I would jam with my brother or my cousin, they would get mad at me for not being able to play certain things that, they were somehow able to nail, like, really quickly. And I don't know if that's just me putting up too many mental blocks or something that caused that. Maybe. I don't know. But it kind of just caused a little bit of a rift over time. And then, of course, when I left high school, like, I didn't have anyone to, play with, so I stopped for a while. And I tried to join a jam session group thing at the college, and they didn't take me after they, saw my cane and stuff. But that's a whole nother issue. But that kind of put a damper on it and stuff like that. And from then on, anytime I would try to pick up the bass, because I had tried ever since those vlogs that I did, I would just get really sad because I would remember all that crap that, all the crap I got for not being able to do certain things, the same way somebody else was able to do them on, like, literally every other instrument they played, I don't mean this as an insult to my brother because he is a really good musician and he can get a sound out of just about anything you give him, kind of thing, and it's usually a really cool sound, like, he's good. I don't mean this as an insult, and I know sometimes you watch these videos, bro, I don't mean any insult to you, please don't take it personally. It's just really hard when that expectation, whether it's intentional or not, is kind of put on you, and you end up trying to live up to that, and really what you should be focusing on is living up to your own standard and what you want to be. And eventually I found my sort of passion again with videos, and I've been consistently making them. Well, not consistently. It's been on and off for several years for different reasons, but I started my channel back in 2013 because, you know, LPs are something I've really been inspired to try for a long time, and I thought it would be fun to, like, you know, share my experiences, have like a slightly unique perspective because, you know, I am a visually impaired gamer, and I thought it would be really interesting, and I found that I really enjoyed making videos, even if those first videos were terrible, and arguably still aren't fantastic. I do feel like they're better than they've ever been, but, you know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm the greatest content creator in the universe, because I am 100% not. Far from it, in fact. But, you know, I feel like I am improving, so there's that, you know, and the thing is I've been really trying to focus on it lately just to keep it consistent, and, I don't know, I just feel like my passion's been consistently here for videos the way it used to be for music, and I don't know if that's just, you know, me deciding, hey, I want to do something for myself, because I was, you know, I wanted to do bass for me too. People expected me to do piano, so it's not like I didn't go against that when I was younger anyway. I'm just talking dumb, I guess. I don't know. But, I don't know. I just, passion got reignited somewhere else, I guess, which is, really sad for the bass. I mean, maybe eventually I'll be able to get over it and try it again, and because I would like to get back into it. I did genuinely enjoy it, and I do feel like it's a shame that, you know, I haven't been able to find that same energy I once had for it. But I would like to. I'm kind of stuck in this, like, I would really like to, but it's kind of emotionally painful to, as dumb as that sounds. And, yeah. I just can only hope I can get over it someday and be able to do it again. But, I don't know. I guess this whole thing is just, if you're not feeling something that, you know, I don't know, if it's like, I'm not trying to say give up kind of thing, but if it's something like you're not passionate about it anymore, or, you know, you need that break from it to do something else kind of thing, do it, you know, because you never know, you'll find passion in other things, and that's not to say you can only have passion in one thing. If I manage to get back into bass, I doubt I'm gonna lose my passion for videos, because I love doing them both, you know. So, I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling about this kind of thing, but I hope all this made sense, you guys. I feel like I'm gonna end... Oh my god, I can't talk anymore. I feel like I'm gonna end up letting you go for today. I've gone on for, what, almost 12 minutes? 11 and a half-ish. So I think that's gonna be pretty good for this episode, you guys. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section. Again, to my brother, I'm sorry, I don't mean any of this as, like, a slight against you, because it's 100% not. Most of this is, like, internal BS, so, you know, please don't take it personally. But yeah, I'd love to hear what any of you guys have to say about this kind of thing in the comments down below, so feel free to share your stories. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to check out any other series I have on this channel, as well as joining the MinnyMinccino clan on Discord if you haven't done that already. The links to that will be in the description down below. And until next time, you guys, Minny out.